Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's Astro Oracle reading. If you're new to this, we're going to be picking 3 cards for you. It makes it more intimate. Now, we're only going to be doing it like using the 3 positions, like the sun, the ascendant, and the moon, not necessarily according to the meanings of the sun, the ascendant, and the moon, but more just the storyline of the 3 cards together like a story in motion. Okay. So that means that if I'm a Cancer, I would pick Cancer first, and I would read the Libra card because that's my rising, and then I would read the Leo card because my moon is in Leo. So I read 3 of them in a row, and I'm not worried so much about whether they're my personality, my soul, or my emotions or whatever. So we're not going to be doing that yet, but I'm going to change it up coming up in the new year. I am. Here we go. So let's start with Aries. So Aries, the higher power for you this week is in the protection position. So it's reminding you that you have to, reboot your connection to your higher power. That's going to be important to you this week as you push forward and you realize that you might start feeling like it's all on your shoulders, and it isn't. You got a co-creative partnership with Spirit. Now let's look at Taurus. So Taurus is also in the protection position. It's clean it up. So it's a reminder to only clean up your side of the street and not clean up other people's messes. So you want to watch your codependent tendencies this week, Taurus. Now, Gemini, also protection here and now. So don't give in to flitting around and kind of going like you want to stay really put. Don't worry so much about the future or the past. Stay as present as you can this week, Gemini. That's what this is suggesting. Now for Cancers is, to be fair, also in the protection position. So Cancers, you might notice that there are certain things in life that are not fair, especially when it comes to other people. But you're going to see a wrong righted this week. So you can be present to that. Maybe someone will make amends to you this week and reach out to you to apologize for something. But it really does look like that gets righted this week for Cancers. Now for Leos, time for a nap. Leo, you are having a very lovely time slowing down this week. Time for a nap just says really take a break. Make sure that you're not overly engaged in anything. It's a nice week for it to be a little bit more languid about things. Now let's look at Virgo. Virgo is Treasure Island. So Virgo, you are discovering that right now you've got a nice juicy week ahead of you because this is really indicating that you're discovering that you have everything that you need, and some of the things that you've been working on are going to come to fruition this time. Where's my mouse? It's time for a break. Hello. Isn't it cute? Look, it's so cute. So why are we having a silly mouse to talk to you? Because I want you to subscribe to my channel. So click on the link below. You'll see a little bell. Click on the bell and you're going to get a notification when these fantastic readings are up. Okay? Leave a comment. We love to read your comments. Back to the reading. Now let's take a look at Libra. So Libra is the do not overthink things. You're also in the protection position this week. It's all about watching your mind, using your mind rightly, the right thoughts, like God be in my thoughts and in my thinking, and let's not overanalyze. Analysis paralysis, avoid that like the plague. Okie dokie, that was Libra. Now we have Scorpio. Scorpio, all that glitters. So you know what? This is actually a card that says to Scorpio that this is a week for you to see past the superficial and not get caught up in it kind of thing. And you guys have an easy time of that. Every single Scorpio friend of mine is very deep that I know. So, but it also, whenever I get that card during the holiday season, it means that I want to put more glitter on things. Could mean that too. All right, so it's a nice time for Scorpio. And now we have Sagittarius, which is new life. This is we are in Sag right now anyway, so the energy is all Sagittarian right now, so you're having the time of your life. And new life is like you are setting new traditions, and you're not having a hard time of it at all. This is really about you using that beautiful philosophical mind of yours to see things differently and share that with other people. So Capricorn is discovering that you may not like the changes imposed upon you at all this week. So it's a sign for you to kind of give over because you don't have control. So it's a nice nudge to say, let go control. You don't have a lot right now, and that's okay. So now let's take a look at Aquarius. Also in the a lot of protection cards this week. Aquarius is go the distance in protection, which means don't run out of steam. So it's really reminding you to pace yourself this week. Just really pace yourself. It's going to be important so that you're realizing that you don't have to put all your energy into a short sprint. Don't give up before the miracle happens. And now let's take a look at Pisces. Pisces, it's just time to go, for crying out loud. Pisces is like, okay, time's up. I'm out of here. So it's also about kind of a really healthy way for you to set boundaries when you're in environments that are not necessarily, where you want to be. And you're like, okay, I'm out of here. So it's actually good. You have permission this week to say, no, I'm done. Okay, so let me show you, if you've never done this before, how we're going to work with the 3 cards. So my reading for the week would be Cancer, which is me, somebody apologizing to me, or I'm seeing a wrong set to right. That would be this. That's my first card. Now my second card is Libra because that's my ascendant. So Libra would be me not to overanalyze it. That's good. Whatever that means. And then Leo. So I'm napping. So now you can do this a number of ways. If you wanted to say, okay, this is my personality, and then this is my soul, and this is my emotional body. Or there's other ways to look at it in terms of what they could signify. But for these readings, I just like to look at them because I've made the decision that's what they're for as a story. So what's my story? And they actually look beautiful together. So this is making amends or having an amends made to me, not to overanalyze it or to worry about it so much. And this one is like, I can relax. So this is actually a really nice reading, and I'll figure out what it means because after the week, hindsight is 20/20. I can figure it out later, but this is good. Okay, so that's how you would do yours. Your sun, your rising, and your moon. And don't forget to use your journal. If you keep track of all these Astro Oracle readings, you will be blown away at their accuracy. So use your journal, keep track of them, write down what you think they mean, and then at the end of the week, write down what they actually meant. And you will be so amazed at how good you get at this too. All right, see you next time. Hey, if you like this video, like my page and like the video, share it with your friends if you think they will like it. There's how many likes that is. Anyway, leave a comment. We really love to read them, and I will see you next time. Take care.